Good morning, boys and girls. I hope you're doing great. I hope you had a good weekend. I'm sorry I didn't get to send you a video yesterday, but I really liked today's journal, and I hope that you're gonna like it too. Today I'm gonna read a story called Red. So if you've already read it, but if you haven't, I think it's a really nice story. So it's Red like the color red. It's written by Michael Hall, and it says Red, a crayon story. And down here it says, what? Uh-oh. So let's see what happens to Red. And before I start, do you notice anything about the crayon? What's interesting? What's unique about this crayon? And we should also keep in mind this is fiction. This is a fiction story, so it's make-believe. It's not real. Michael Hall read A Crayon Story, a tale told by me. He was red. Does he look red? But he wasn't very good at it. Why wasn't he good at it? What makes you think he's not good at it? Oh dear, says Olive. His teacher thought he needed more practice. I'll draw a red strawberry, then you draw a red strawberry. You can do this, really. So his teacher's scarlet, and he's red. But he couldn't really. Like this? Oh my, let's try again. What's wrong? What's wrong with his strawberries? His mother thought he needed to mix with other colors. Why don't you two go out and draw a nice round orange? A really big one, says Yellow. A really orange one, says Red. But they made a big greenish one. Yellow says, yuck. Oops. Didn't come out how they thought. His grandparents thought he wasn't warm enough. Your class is making self-portraits for Parents' Night. Wear this warm red scarf. Nice. It's so you. So they think he's not warm enough. He needs a red scarf. But it so wasn't. We have by Goldie, teal, purple, red, orange, gray, green. Oh dear me. What's different about Red's portrait? Everyone seemed to have something to say. Sometimes I wonder if he's really red at all. Don't be silly, it says red on his label. He came that way from the factory. Frankly, I don't think he's very bright. Well, I think he's lazy. Right? He's got to press harder. Really apply himself. Give him time, he'll catch on. Of course he will. So what are they doing? They're all talking about him. They don't think he's very good at being red. But he didn't catch on. Green frog, black sheep, brown cow, red, Uh-oh. All the art supplies wanted to help. The masking tape thought he was broken inside. This will hold you together. So he's taping him. The scissors thought his label was too tight. One snip should do it. I thought he wasn't sharp enough. Stay still now. They're trying to help him, fix him. But even with all our help and all his hard work, Mm-mm. He just couldn't get the hang of it. This is supposed to be red. One day, he met a new friend. Will you make a blue ocean for my boat? This is Barry. I can't. I'm red. Will you try? So he did. Thank you. It's perfect. You're welcome. It was easy. And he didn't stop there. Blue bells, blue jeans, blue bird, blue whale, blueberries. I'm blue. So he's not red, he's blue. He was red, blue, and everyone was talking. So they're talking about him again. But listen how it's different. What kind of different talk are they using? My son is brilliant. Who could have known he was blue? I always said he was blue. It was obvious. His blue ocean really lifted me. All of his work makes me happy. His blue strawberries are my favorite. He's so intense. I'm going to make a green lizard with him, a really big one. I hear he's working on a huge new project. He's really reaching for the sky. So they're being much nicer now. And he really was. So now he's doing a blue sky. So throughout the whole story, he thought he was red because it said red on his label, but he was really blue. So he wasn't doing a good job as red because he wasn't really red. So I want to talk about this story because sometimes we're not good at something, or we think we're not good at something because other people tell us, just like the crayons were telling Red that he wasn't very good. In this part right here, when they were all talking, they're telling him he's not very good. And sometimes that happens to us too. Sometimes people tell us we're not very good at something and we believe it. Okay? But in reality, we really are good at these things. But we start thinking we're not because other people tell us we're not. So today I think the story is really important because I want you to remember that you are brilliant. You're great in your own way, like the color red was. Okay? So you're all unique and you're all special like the color red, and you're all good at something. You're all good in your own way. So today your journal is going to be about that. I want you to think about what makes you unique, what makes you special, what makes you great. So you're going to write the date, and we're in May already, remember? So that's going to be a 5, and it's the 5th of May, so May 5th, 2020. So I want you to think. Blue or red ended up being really good at drawing blue things, right? But it took him a while to figure that out. I want you to think about what are some things that you were good at? What makes you unique? So in your journal it says, I am great in my own way, because we're all different and we're all great in our own unique way. I am great in my own way. I am great at blank. So tell me what you think you're great at. And I am also great because blank. So you're going to give me 2 things that make you great, that make you unique, that make you special. And if you're like, I'm not sure, I want you to just think, because there's something. There's always something that makes you great or special or unique or awesome. Okay? So think about it, and I want to read those in your portfolio.